Well, some of the things you're about to watch now might make you feel a little uncomfortable, or can even make you a little bit angry. But here are 5 reasons why your ass is still broke. Let's go! Reason number 1. Your priorities doesn't make any progress to you. Imagine you'll have $86,400 to spend every day, but when the day ends, whatever is left will just disappear into the oblivion. Don't you agree that you'll be spending your money by the very last one of them? Because why not? That's why you'll be able to achieve more when tomorrow comes and you'll have that new $86,400 again, right? Well, of course. Now, that's exactly how reality works. Every day we have exactly 86,400 seconds that will never be back again. And the more you'll do in that time to make progress, the more you'll eventually earn. Rich people know that, and they create priorities that will help them use every single second of the day to their favor. And that's not the case for most of the people. The vast majority of people would rather spend their time watching TV, sleep, using Facebook and Instagram, and plenty more stuff that I could list on forever. Combine all that I've just said, and there is no wonder why they don't have enough time to make progress in anything that will help them to get to the financial place that they want. Reason number 2. They have the wrong mindset. And what do I mean by that? Well, most of the people generally think that making money is really hard, and that's because the only way they know to earn money is by giving their time and effort in exchange. Now, if you are someone who's not having a business and many years ago, then that might be true, but not so much anymore. Nowadays, there are so many ways to make money without putting any physical energy and time that can make you a hell lot of money. Just to name a few, there is the online money industry, and believe it or not, the people who run those businesses are some of the wealthiest people on earth. Take Mark Zuckerberg, for example, who owns Facebook and Instagram. His net worth alone is almost at $130 billion, and Google, who also owns YouTube, if you didn't know that, that company market cap is alone close to $2 trillion. Now, all of those companies that I've just mentioned are all running in the internet. So understand that if you tap into that industry, you are able to get more money than you can ever imagine, and those who denies it will simply get behind. By the way, if you want to get into the space of making money online, I will leave a link in the description to a book that I read that I think can really help you out, called 32 Legit Ways to Make Money Online for Beginners and Without Having Any Money. If you ever ended up reading that book, let me know what you think about it. Another way to get money without spending much energy or time to do so is with investing in stuff like the stock market, real estate, and even cryptocurrency. Now, before you take your hard-time earned money and invest in those things, I would highly recommend you to consult someone that is already succeeding in that space and taking the time to learn and understand how those things work. Because like everything in life, there is that learning hurdle you must go before making money from real estate will become easy to you, for example. But once you learn and do it a couple of times, you understand how the system works, it will be much easier and beneficial for you. Reason number 3 is that people are too afraid to fail. Those who are afraid from failure will never succeed to start what they're thinking about, because he's too damn afraid, and he's already sure 100% that he's bound to fail. Now, as I said in my videos before, and I might be repeating it many times to come, because it is something that I really want people to know. Here is a tip that will help you understand how to cope better with fear. Now, you must understand that fear, and especially from something new like this, is very reasonable. If it wasn't so scary, then everybody would have done it, right? But here is what you must understand. Never take failure as a failure, but as a learning process in which you will keep going until the end, and you will achieve your goals. The only time you really fail is when you never even started. Reason number 4. You don't keep track of your expenses. This is a very common problem for most of the people on the planet, and even those who make a lot of money. Whenever you get your paycheck, you first have to take some of this money and put it aside, aside for, like, let's say an emergency that might happen, because life is full of surprises and the world haven't found a way yet to see the future. And you have also put money aside for leveraging and investing. Now, in the future I will be making a video explaining how much from your paycheck you should put aside and for what more reasons. But for now, you at least have to know that this is something that you gotta do. It's also pretty shaming when you're swiping your card and it gets declined and you got so shocked. What if it happens while you're on a date? Not so fun, huh? Well guys, you must track your expenses and know what your situation is. Reason number 5 is lack of application. Listen, it might be that you have a lot of knowledge in some spaces and that you learn every single day from books and videos, but do you really apply that knowledge into something? Did you even use your knowledge once in order to make even the first step towards what you want to achieve? Learning and understanding is one thing, but when you're not using that knowledge, that doesn't worth so much, to be honest. We all know that the hardest part is to apply and do something with what you learned, because that takes a lot of effort, energy and self-discipline. Sadly, a very tiny part of the people watching the video will apply what they just saw here and will work in order to solve their problems. So, if I could ask you for one thing, guys, please, always apply your knowledge. Do not give yourself a pass regarding the stuff you want to achieve. Hope this video was helpful for you. If you liked it, please give this video a big thumbs up. And if you are not subscribed to the channel, this is the perfect time to do so. Now, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, let's get ourselves rich.